A recent Culture House event in Grimsby explored pressing issues of our time through an innovative arts and culture programme. Our local correspondents, Hugh and John Williamson, went along to find out more about Our Future Starts Here.
Grimsby Minster saw the start of a busy weekend of art and performance in the town last month. Almost 50 events filled the town, including music, dance, sculpture and children's activity. The festival, called Our Future Starts Here, was free and organised by local company The Culture House.
It's a new programme of events for Grimsby, featuring innovative artist performance, and we're looking ahead to the future and talking about issues that matter today.
Spinning instruments played dark, low harmonies throughout the afternoon, an urban music of the spheres.
It's a piece of music, slightly unusual piece of music designed for very large tripods with motorised arms. There are loudspeakers at the end of these arms, and electronic tones are played through the speakers. The speakers rotate, and it creates quite an unusual rotating sound field, and the audience can walk around in amongst it, and that's what it is.
The event is sponsored by Ørsted, a company developing renewable energy off the East Coast. Art organisers see a harmony between culture and industry.
So I always think imagination, and innovation are linked, because obviously innovation comes from a human idea. So a lot of what the Culture House do is to really, instigate that imagination and inspire imagination. So it's great to be linked with Ørsted, because they obviously really support local people, and they've really invested in Grimsby and the future of Grimsby, and of course the future of the world. So they're helping to save the planet, and that's what we want to do through the programme, get people thinking about the small steps or the big steps that they can take to be more conscious as humans. So there's a lot of purpose to the programme, as well as it being fun and exciting.
The science broadcaster Quentin Cooper returned to his hometown to chair a seminar on public art and its value to communities like Grimsby. He sees no contradiction between art and science.
There's a lot more back and forth between science and arts than people realise, and I'm particularly interested in those links. I mean, my wife is a choreographer who specialises in science-based choreography, and there's a lot of people who work in that area.
And he appreciates his hometown as a cradle of genius.
I don't know if there's anything special about Grimsby, but there is something enormously special about Grimsby to me, because I'm from here and I've grown up here, and this was part of my youth. It was all of my youth, in fact. So, first dates, first drinks, first bands, first education, first all sorts of things are all part of Grimsby for me. And so I will always keep coming back to Grimsby, because I've got so many happy memories of this place. I've got a few sad memories of this place as well, but I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to be loyal to their hometown, especially when there's actually loads of interesting things about it.
Public art needs public support. Grimsby's Member of Parliament was in no doubt that the taxpayer makes a wise investment in talent.
Art is vitally important in all of our lives. It's really a point in time where we can reflect, where we can interact perhaps with things that we haven't been used to interacting with before. And it's something that I think is really important for people in Grimsby, because quite often we might think we don't have time for art, or we maybe scoff at it, but I think what's great about what Charlotte does is she actually gets us to interact with the art as well. So it's great fun, and it gets people involved in art in a way that perhaps they haven't done before.
We generally get amazing feedback from people. I think there's a real lack of culture and arts in the town, and when it's on, especially when it's sort of free street theatre or installation performance, people seem to really enjoy it. It's really accessible, the kind of things that Culture House programmes, and we've consistently got really good feedback, people saying they want more.